Happy Friday, March 27, 2020. This is Miss Jackson, and I'm coming to you with another dynamic lesson. This is for 4th grade Hampton Prep scholars. Today we will be working on converting customary units of measures, T 4.8b. Today's fun fact: it's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. So I'm going to play the video for you.
Do you know how many times our eyes blink in 1 minute? Our eyes blink approximately between 15 and 20 times a minute. That equals to, minusing the hours that we're sleeping, about 14,000 times a day. It's tiring just thinking about it. Did you know that babies cry without tears? Yes, most newborn children cry with no tears. This occurs because babies' tear ducts are developing until normally 4 weeks after they are born. From then on, they cry with tears and some screaming. Did you know that it's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open? Achoo! According to scientific studies, when we sneeze, achoo, we close our eyes as an act of reflex to protect our eyes of all bacteria that comes from our nose and mouth when we sneeze. Achoo! Do you know why we blink? It's due to hygiene, to cleanliness. Our eyes blink because this way they are always clean and humid. We also blink to protect ourselves. For example, when a bright light bothers us, or when an object comes near us and can damage our eyes. Do our eyes grow? While our nose and ears grow throughout our whole life, our eyes remain almost the same size our entire life. Imagine what we would look like if they never stopped growing. We would look like aliens. Another amazing fun fact about the human body, don't you think? Goodbye, friends. See you in the next happy learning video.
Okay, great facts about the eyes. Alright, so the table shows the relationship between different related units of customary systems and different units of time. You can change a measurement from one unit to another unit when solving a problem. For example, you might need to know how many minutes are in 3 hours. To find the number of minutes, you can convert the number of hours to minutes. This is how length is converted. This is how volume and capacity is converted. This is how weight and mass is converted. And this is how time is converted. Convert. Yeah, I know you hear me say that word. Convert is our vocabulary word, and it means to change. To change something. Strategies for converting measurements. When you convert a measurement from a larger unit to a smaller unit, you use multiplication. And when you convert a measurement from a smaller unit, when you convert a measurement from a smaller unit to a larger unit, you use division. So let's try an example. Julia is enclosing her rectangular garden with a fence. She needs 7 yards of fencing. Fencing is sold in feet. How many feet of fencing does Julia need? First of all, let's think about it. What strategy should we use? And identify the units that's being converted. Okay, so let's look at the units being converted. So we want to change yards to feet. So yards are bigger than feet. And so we must do what? Multiply. Exactly. Multiply. So let's look at this length. So where it says 1 yard equals 3 feet. So let's go back. 7 yards to feet. Okay, so step 1. We already identified the units being converted. And so we know we needed to do 7 yards equals how many feet? So a while ago on the table, we saw that 1 yard equals how many feet? 3 feet. So 1 yard equals 3 feet. So we have 7 yards. So we want to have 7 to how many feet? So what will we do? We will multiply, right? So you would take 7 times 3 equals, right, 21 feet. You can use addition to check your answer. Because there are 3 feet in 1 yard. There are 3 feet in 1 yard and there are 7 yards. You can add 3 feet 7 times to check your answer. Let's check it. 7 yards equals 1 yard plus 1 yard. Well, plus 1 plus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then each yard is 3 feet, right? So it's 3 feet plus 3 feet plus 3 feet plus 3 feet plus 3 feet. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many more we need? 2 more. Now we can add. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. Then 18 plus 3 more is 21. Got it? Great. Let's look at another example. Example 2. One made this table to show how gallons and pence are related. Find the missing numbers. Okay, so we know that 3 gallons is 24 pence. 6, we don't know yet. 7 is 56 pence. 9 is, we don't know yet. And then 10 is 80 pence. So, looking at this, you see that the number of gallons are smaller than the number of pence. So it looks like we're doing what? Multiplying. Correct. So we know what strategy we're using. Now, the units that we're being converted, that we're going to identify the units being converted, which we really don't have to because they're already inside of the chart, which is gallons and pence. So let's look at the next slide, which should give us, the volume and capacity. So we want to know gallons and pence. That's gallons and quarts. That's quarts and pence. That's pence and 2 cups. And that's cups and ounces. And then, well, we have to do a little bit more. So, pence. The first time we see pence is in quarts. So we need to know how many quarts are in a gallon. Then we can relate the quarts back to the pence. So let's figure that out. Start with the top unknown measurement. 6 gallons equals how many pence? Write the number of pence equals to a gallon. So 1 gallon equals 8 pence. Then you will multiply the number of gallons by the number of pence in a gallon. So it will be 6 times 8 equals 48 pence. Use the number of pence in 1 gallon to convert the second unknown number. So let's go back to the... So right here, you will write 48. The next unknown number is 9. So let's go back. So 9 gallons equals how many pence? So what we do? We will multiply, right? But what numbers will we multiply? 9 times 8, because it's 8 pence in a gallon. So 9 times 8 equals, great job, 72 pence. The missing numbers in the table are 48 and 72. Good job. Example 3. A punch bowl can hold 20 quarts of punch. How many gallons does a punch bowl hold? 20 quarts. So what is the strategy we'll be using? We'll have to go look at the chart. And then we need to identify the units being converted. So we know that it's what? 20 quarts to how many gallons? So let's look at the next slide. And quarts equals pence. Is that what measurements are we using? Quarts and gallons, right? So it'll be the first one. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. In this particular problem, we will use division to correct the measurements because quarts are smaller than gallons. So write the number that we need to do. So 1 gallon, let's do this first, equals how many quarts? 4. Okay, so we're going to do what? We're going to use division for this one. So we want to know 20 quarts has how many gallons? So we would divide the number of quarts by the number of quarts in a gallon. So we would do 20 quarts divided by 4 equals how many gallons? Well, let's go. 4 divided by 20. Right, that is 5. So how many gallons are in 20 quarts? I'm sorry. 5 gallons, correct. We can check this by doing this. 5 gallons. So that's 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And then we'll put 4 quarts on each one. 4 quarts. I'm going to shorten it down. Then we're going to add those up. And we should get this number right here, 20. Let's go. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. And then 16 plus another 4 fourths is 20 fourths. See how easy that was? So this punch bowl holds exactly 5 gallons. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, for practice on your own, I want you to go and complete numbers 1 through 5 on this worksheet. Okay? So here goes number 1. Let me see if I can cover that up for you so you won't be confused. Okay, that's better. Yes, that's great. Okay, so number 1. You're going to complete number 2. You're going to complete number 3. Remember this word not. You're going to complete number 4. And you're going to complete number 5. Okay? Here's also some exit ticket questions. Number 1, how many ounces are in 3 pounds of beef? How many hours are left in 4 days? I'm sorry, how many hours are in 4 days? How many inches are in 6 feet? How many gallons can you make in 64 cups? Okay. Now, I need you to do the following. Please complete this as soon as you can. Send your homeroom teacher a message about your favorite movie and explain why. You can earn extra points with attendance. That's how we're going to take our attendance from now on. You're going to have to send your homeroom teacher a question, the answer to the question that's in the videos. For right now. I think we're working on something different, so it might change next week. But for right now, I need you to just go ahead and send your homeroom teacher a message about your favorite movie and explain why. Then complete the exit ticket questions from this video. Then complete the Texas Coach worksheet, numbers 1 through 5. Then run on over to Study Island to earn you some blue ribbons and complete that assignment titled Converting Customary Units of Measure. Well, y'all, it's the end of the week, and anyway, I'm just ready to come back to work to see my babies. I miss y'all so much. Like, I never thought I would miss y'all the way I do, but I really need to work. I need to see y'all. I need to put my hands on y'all. Well, not right now because I know the social distancing, but it's like I need to just at least lay my eyes on y'all. I'm so I worry about y'all every day. I think about y'all all the time. So when you get bored, you need extra help, you need a question answered, or just want to say, hey, Miss Jackson, just go ahead and drop me something in a message on Class Dojo. That'll be awesome. I would love to hear from some of y'all. Show me what you're doing. If you're doing any crafts, show me, send me pictures of those. I'm completing crafts while I'm at home as well as working as well. But, show me what you're doing. Like, I miss y'all. I want to know something. So, don't forget to phone a friend. Tell a friend that, hey, the lessons are online on YouTube. And go to Class Dojo and check the storyline. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoy your weekend. I hope you all stay safe. And I'm praying for us all. Alright, enjoy your weekend. Bye.